I'm Trudy Thompson. This is a short film about the Bricks and Bread Sustainable Living Centre, a business that I opened in Aldershot, Hampshire this summer. I have spent the last 7 years of my life trying to be more self-sufficient and run a sustainable construction company building eco-homes. I have learnt that whilst it's not easy being green, it's not impossible, and I had quite a different life before, being involved in the motor industry as a professional driver. So if a reformed petrol head can do it, I know everyone else can do it too. We are a sustainable living centre where any member of the public or any business can easily access the right information, products and training from people like me who have real life hands-on experience, and we want to share our knowledge with you so that you too can learn how to live, work and build sustainably. Everyone is welcome at the centre. Come and visit us.
Right, this is John Bannister, probably the most important person to this whole project to me, because without his support and understanding I probably wouldn't have been quite so brave at the darkest days. And John is chairman at the moment of Guildford Environmental Forum.
Yeah.
The thing is, there's places where you can go where you can buy eco-building materials. There's places where you can go and get advice. There's places where you can get training. None of them are in this area.
Right.
And this is a very wealthy so-called area in general, but this particular area is very, 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 very poor.
And the training you're providing is very broad.
Yeah.
For example, air tightness testing of buildings.
Yeah, air tightness testing to teaching mums how to be more eco-friendly with their kids. So this is Alison from MyDex, the We Collect people.
The We Collect lady.
Do people know what We Collect is?
No, basically we find they don't, no.
Same as they don't know what a sustainable living centre is.
Yeah, absolutely right.
Yeah, it's fine.
No, but I think together, we are getting the message across, because from our point of view, we're trying to keep things like these little bits and bobs. People still put these sort of things in bins, in wheelie
what
bins.
do most people do when their hairdryer dies or their phone dies? They just chuck it in the bin, don't they?
Well,
you don't
people
bother
do.
to go into a recycling place.
But people don't realise that if they end it in the bin,
Yeah,
it goes to landfill.
yeah, completely.
It's going to be there forever, whereas
And
there is a
round
solution.
here, they've run out of landfill space.
Yeah.
So, who have I got here now? I've got Les Morrill. What do you do for the council, Les?
I'm their Energy and Environment Manager, so quite a broad brief, basically looking after all the climate change policy, looking after energy management of our building stock, making sure we use energy efficiently, working a lot with the community, raising awareness, running events, promoting fair trade, supporting urban wildlife gardening. Yeah, quite a lot of
And
quite
you
a big
run
remit.
the Green and Global.
Fun Day, which is an annual event in its 11th year now.
Why have you supported me then?
I tell you one principal reason I've supported you is because you're embarking on training courses.
Yeah, it's the passing of knowledge.
Yeah, you're passing on knowledge that is not readily available at the moment in the UK. And we're entering a period in the economy where lots of young people and older people are having to, either they can't find a job or they're having to change job.
Yeah.
And we desperately need skills in sustainable construction and renewable energy, and you're going to provide those skills for people, which I think is fantastic. I thought it was very brave of you to take it on, but it was.
So do I.
It was
Madness.
It's so badly needed, and it's so lacking.
Oh, I know.
It's so lacking. The services that you're providing.
It's the accessibility though. It's how people can walk in, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. It's for everybody.
It's not just an exclusive club or.
No, it's for your local community.
Yeah.
It's for the local council.
It's for businesses. It's for anybody that just wants to walk in, pick up the phone, email.
I'm not aware of anything like this in Surrey. And the other very important thing, Trudy, is that it's about existing buildings and existing homes.
Oh, that's more important. From now on, I'm not building for clients. I'm not going to take on any more
It's not about new buildings, is it? It's about improving
No, I'm going to do
existing buildings.
Where I did 98% new build, I'm doing 98% retrofit for myself now.
With these, we can't endorse any product, but
No.
you can, and that's
Yeah.
the advantage. So we can say, go there, and these products they're not endorsed by us because we haven't seen them, but we're trusting the people that are endorsing them,
Well,
which is
Richard
important.
is a brilliant guy. Richard goes out to properties for me, and when people ask me what can I do,
Yeah.
whether it's a new project they want to look at, new build, or most
Yeah.
people, it's an existing property, and that's where we've got the biggest issues, isn't it? It's the existing building stock.
Yeah, the
That's
big
right.
housing stock, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's interesting what you just said, though, about, because funny enough, I was looking just now and I thought, well, one of the best ways to put products over is to put them over in an almost live situation.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
always easy to put them exactly live, but
Yes.
now with the size of what you've got here, it would be quite easy to put together half a house.
That's it.
A
That's
cut
what the
through,
plan is.
half a house,
Yeah.
and you could have, a whole lot of insulation shown,
That's it.
sheep's wool and hemp, blown-in paper, that sort of
fantastic
thing.
idea,
You could put some solar thermal up there, some solar PV, rainwater harvesting. So all of the mysteries that
We're used to doing.
that we're
in our-
used to, and this is where you fall into the trap that if you've been doing it for a while, you
We
understand
forget,
it,
don't we, as
you
well?
forget. But somebody comes along, an accountant or whoever it is, and they look at these things and it's some kind of science, a whole new science where most of these things are fairly straightforward.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Well,
If you
said
get
to
good
me-
companies and if you get robust systems to put in, then it should encourage people and it will help them just to overcome that fear.
Yeah.
Gradually, your ideas about the Sustainability Centre have evolved, and now they're really coming to reality and coming
Feels
to
like
fruition.
it, especially today, doesn't it? Lots
It
of
does.
people here.
Lots
When you
of-
think about it, how long ago we were talking about it, me being
Yeah.
all enthusiastic, feels quite strange, doesn't it? It's
No, because
real.
you've worked so incredibly hard, and you've set yourself these amazing standards that you're not going to stock any old bit of sustainable construction resource.
Yeah, well, I've learned from
you've,
what happens.
You've set very, very high standards for yourself.
Well, we see if things can be reused, we reuse them. If there
Yeah.
are components that can be reused, we do that. And then, the plastics go off to a specialist recycling company, smaller bits are shredded, the metal's extracted, and then it all gets sent off and reused in the manufacturing process.
I don't think people
So-
realise this can be done up the road though, in
No.
Aldershot, in
No.
our local area, rather than it doesn't go to China.
No, gosh, no. I mean, there's lots of bad PR about that, but no, it's all
Yeah.
processed in Aldershot.
I think the beauty of a place like this is, once you've dealt with a lot of people, is you realise there's a lot of confusion out there,
Yeah.
a lot of misunderstanding, a lot of fear, but also coupled with all of that, there's an awful lot of people who want to do something. They're just not quite sure how to go about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Centres like this give people that little bit of confidence
Yeah.
that there is something they can do, and it just helps them to start moving forward. And that's why I think a place like this is really very, very good.
Yeah.
The two
It's,
of
it
us-
is experience as well, because with new technologies, new products, you need that experience to look at them and
Yeah.
to be honest and say, this is going to work in this case, or no, I don't think it is. And you need that honesty,
Yes.
because then otherwise you do a disservice to the actual industry. Things don't work right and people say, I knew that wasn't going to work.
Yeah.
And so, again, you've got to be very careful and you've got to be very honest and straight.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. But also, you're more into the carbon footprint side of things than I am, because you've got to targets and you've got to measure, and that's important. From my point of view, it's about local businesses and giving them a business.
Yeah.
Leighton, well, it's like your situation. You and I have worked together. Richard has been a consultant I've used as a professional. He's now someone that, through this centre, this is a place where Richard can be obtained. Come on, Richard, come to my house, show me what to do. Richard goes with all the right knowledge and the right information and the right products. You've been fantastic, and thank you very much for your support. I really appreciate it.
Well, thanks for
Nice.
choosing Aldershot to base this centre in, because it's right in my backyard, so it's a fantastic asset for me.
Oh,
It's great to be part of it.
We'll carry on supporting you.
thank you.